In the name
Amen.
of the Father,
The Son and the Holy Spirit. Amen.
Ladies and gentlemen, it started from a tight, long hug at Raila Amolo Odinga's home when Uhuru Kenyatta received the information that Raila Amolo Odinga was no more.
Uhuru Kenyatta, he's a true friend. He stood by us. Yes, thank you.
And then it proceeded to Nyayo Stadium, where Mama Ida did not hesitate to recognize and appreciate Uhuru Kenyatta for the support and the friendship between him and her husband, Raila Amolo Odinga.
Former President Uhuru Kenyatta,
When Mama Ida mentioned Uhuru Kenyatta's name, the reception was massive, showing that these people, even the crowd, could feel that there was something good happening between Raila Amolo Odinga and Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta. Ladies and gentlemen, after the Nyayo Stadium, it was again confirmed in Bondo. When Uhuru Kenyatta was entering in Bondo, the moment he arrived, the crowd went wild.
Ningependa pia kutambua kuwasili kwake Rais mstaafu wa Jamhuri ya Kenya, His Excellency Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta, akiweza kujiunga nasi.
Even they did not recognize that William Ruto was present. As if that was not enough, when Uhuru Kenyatta was called on stage to go and speak, the crowd again cheered him massively.
Asanteni sana. Thank you. Asante sana.
A clear indication that there is some good relationship between Uhuru Kenyatta and Raila Amolo Odinga. Ladies and gentlemen, what are some of the reasons really resulted to Uhuru Kenyatta sleeping in Kisumu literally to visit Mama Ida Odinga at Bondo the following day again? What really pushed Uhuru Kenyatta to decide, like, no, I cannot just travel to Nairobi. Let me stay around. Tomorrow again, I'm going to visit Raila Amolo Odinga's grave at Bondo. That's what I want to take you through here. But before I do so, if this is the first time you're watching my videos at Mkwa Times, please take a second or two to subscribe, like, and comment, because that is the best support you can always give this channel. Without much wasting of time, allow me to dive into this topic here today. First of all, I have to state that the Odinga, or maybe the Oginga and the Kenyatta family, they have been close ever since independence. We all know that the leadership of this country was given to Kenyatta by Oginga. So these people have been close. They have a good history as a family. So when they had even a handshake back in 2018, it was just simply to revive the good relationship and most of all strengthen the relationship as well. So these people have been close as a family. First, before you go to the individual level, they have been close as a family, the Oginga and Kenyatta family. Number two, after the handshake of 2018, Raila Amolo Odinga developed more attraction. Maybe the bond between Raila Amolo Odinga and Uhuru Kenyatta grew stronger and stronger. And that's why you could actually see Uhuru Kenyatta supporting Raila Amolo Odinga in 2022. Actually did that against all odds, because the Mount Kenya people honestly did not want Raila Amolo Odinga. But Uhuru Kenyatta stood by Raila Amolo Odinga. To an extent, even he delivered 1.3 million votes from the Mount Kenya region. So their bond grew strong and strong. You remember when Uhuru Kenyatta supported Raila Amolo Odinga during the BBI? It gave Raila Amolo Odinga the platform to rejuvenate himself politically so that at least he could have a momentum to start his campaigns for 2022. And you remember he filled the entire Kasarani Stadium at that time. So the friendship they had could not enable Uhuru Kenyatta to just leave Kisumu and go to Nairobi without spending some time to give his friend his last respect. Ladies and gentlemen, it's also alleged that people went to Raila Amolo Odinga's home where he was buried.
And I don't want even to continue speaking because I know I'll shed tears. Thank you.
They were jumping and stepping on the grave. I heard that the flowers that were laid there were all destroyed. So when such a thing happens, as a friend, you can feel like, if that happened really, I need to get some few flowers and also go and deliver to that place and probably lay them on Raila Amolo Odinga's graveyard. So Uhuru Kenyatta also was concerned, like, what really happened? What did they destroy even the grave? What happened? So he had to travel there with flowers, lay there, and at least bring back the life of those flowers and maybe that environment after it was destroyed by the people who had gone there at night. And I think it was maybe cultural or something. But now, Uhuru Kenyatta did not probably just decide to leave it that way. He had to visit, lay flowers, and ensure that his brother is lying there safely and quietly. Ladies and gentlemen, apart from that, it's also what I want to call it here, that a political strategy. Uhuru Kenyatta, literally speaking, we have to admit here that he has now realized that from Nyayo Stadium, now again confirmed in Bondo, it is clear that he is close to the people of Luo Nyanza. What other way could he have demonstrated that he recognizes their closeness other than just visiting Raila Amolo Odinga again to cement the chance of him having the people around him? And probably, I also think it was an agreement between Raila Amolo Odinga and him that let him look after his people. So probably also, Uhuru Kenyatta felt like, I have to finish this journey by ensuring that he was at Bondo at that particular day. Ladies and gentlemen, Uhuru Kenyatta feels at home after getting the entire reception that he had at Nyayo Stadium. Because we have to admit that the Nyayo Stadium, majorly the people who were there were from Luo Nyanza. So if he received such a huge reception, and then it is confirmed when he was entering the area where there was the funeral, and also when he was called at the podium to speak, people cheering him massively. Uhuru Kenyatta, what option did he have other than feeling at home and feeling free to visit that place whenever he wants? And I'm telling you, this might not be the first time. He will go again to Bondo. He might go to Kisumu now to just walk around and interact with the people and be able to engage with them again. Ladies and gentlemen, that was politically calculated, I think. And also we can say that feeling at home, it was important. Ladies and gentlemen, if Uhuru Kenyatta could have been heckled, I don't think he could have gotten the courage as well to just go there like that, because it could be like, what do I expect when I go there? Could there be stoning or something? So Uhuru Kenyatta was very comfortable simply because he felt at home. And the thing that I have to state it here is that because of their closeness they have been having as a family and as a friend, Uhuru Kenyatta felt like, no, I can't just live for Nairobi. I need to go and see how those people are working up. So it was basically to console the family, to talk to Oburu Odinga, to talk to Mama Aida, and the family that was there, at least so that people could feel at home as well. It is good. Hata mimi ningekuwa Raila ndo rafiki yangu, I could have visited that place. Go as well, see those people, and know how they've woken up. Because there's nothing Uhuru Kenyatta has to lose for visiting such a family and probably also confirming that they are together. Another thing, ladies and gentlemen, it's Uhuru Kenyatta's nature. I was watching a clip here this morning and I saw Uhuru Kenyatta back in 2013 with William Ruto, where he was saying that tuachane hii mambo ya Ukikuyu, Ujaluo, Ukalenjin, tuishi kama wa Kenya. So it's Uhuru Kenyatta's nature to actually be genuine. Because what Uhuru Kenyatta said in 2013 with Ruto, it was portrayed in 2022, and subsequently, even recently when they had an NDC, he talked of the same tribalism. So Uhuru Kenyatta is genuine. He was a genuine friend to Rahul. He was a genuine friend who just wants the best for his friend's family. It was a genuine friend who was touched by Raila Amolo Odinga's demise. So he felt like, no, my heart cannot allow me to just travel to Nairobi before laying a hand, at least to say bye to my friend. So basically, that's what I think resulted to Uhuru Kenyatta not leaving for Nairobi, buying time at Kisumu, then visiting Raila Amolo Odinga at his graveyard in Bondo. And the presence there at that function, of course, Uhuru Odinga was present. I hope that they had a good moment and that at least the family got some strength from Uhuru Kenyatta's visit. I don't know what is your take, ladies and gentlemen, but in the comment section you can share with me on what you think are some of the reasons as to why that Uhuru Kenyatta decided to go to that place. Of course, to add on what I've just said here. Thank you so much for watching. I was just checking my YouTube. I'm at 15,000 subscription mark. Oh God, thank you so much. I think, may God bless you. I think this is the best moment for me. As we proceed to 20,000, please, one person at a time, just subscribe. See you next time for more videos.